Welcome guys, welcome everyone, welcome ladies and gentlemen. This is Go Deeper Podcast, guys. Go Deeper Podcast is a platform that encourages vulnerability, authenticity, and very meaningful connections. Please come join us as we delve into the complexities of human experiences and exploring the most topics that matter the most. Thank you so much. Guys, please help me to welcome a very interesting, a beautiful guest of mine today, by the name of Mr. Cat. Please pull through, my guy. Come through, my guy. Welcome.
In the building.
Bracket in the building.
How's it?
How are you, my man? You good?
I'm nice.
You know why I'm laughing. You know why I'm laughing, man. Yeah, I'm like, we've tried. This is the third attempt, my guy.
Yes.
Just easy.
We are actually doing the most. We are doing the most. Yes. Where God is with us, and we are doing the most.
You good?
I'm good, hot man. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Flip side. How are you?
Yeah. Man. I can't complain, my guy.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Nice.
Complaining is for the weak.
Great. The faint-hearted.
Yeah. Otherwise, how's life, man?
Now, life is interesting. You get to meet new people every day. So I've been meeting a whole lot of interesting people, yourself included.
Thank you.
Yeah. So PMC there. Brother,
You're gonna keep pushing,
interesting people.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so life has been giving me chance to meet people who are very, very interesting.
Let me give you a platform, my guy, to please introduce yourself properly. Just tell the world. Who's K?
Okay, yeah.
Who's Cat?
Yeah, K.Surprem Msimanga, that's my name. I'm a young boy. I'm from originally from Tembisa.
Yes.
I was born in Tembisa. Came to Sasolburg. Yeah. I'm a overall creative in a way.
Yes.
Yeah. I just like a lot of creative things.
And very interesting, my guy. Where does your inspiration for creative? Where does it come from?
Yeah. I guess it started back in the day. I have a crew of mine, Temba.
Yes.
We used to do mini videos, sort of music videos with a phone.
Yes.
Back in the days of Viva Video, there was this editing app.
Back then,
you just install it on your phone.
Yes.
Yeah. Would shoot videos, try to edit on that. Yeah. So I think it started back then. We used to watch a whole lot of music videos too, and try to pay how did they do this?
Yeah.
This thing,
The curious mind.
Yeah, just curious minds. Yeah. So I think from back then, the learning curve gave me a whole lot of experience that I now use to implement it.
We are applying it now.
Now I'm applying what I've been learning. Yeah.
And your stage name goes, well, what's your stage name?
Okay, stage name, as I said, I do music. My stage name, I go by K.Surprem. Yeah, that's my stage name.
Yeah. K.Surprem.
K.Surprem.
Okay. And on socials?
Yeah, on socials, on Facebook, you can find me at Katleo Simanga. I still use my real name there, but also that. And then Instagram, I go by Surprise Me 016.
Yes.
Yes.
Surprise Me
016.
016.
016.
Yeah. Representing the far.
Yeah, of course. You know, I'm rapping my guys here.
Yeah. Take me back, my guy. Take me back. I was trying to think the other day how we met. How did you get to know me, my man?
Yeah.
Take me back, my guy.
It's kind of back now, but I think it was around last year, October, November.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah, just before December.
Yeah,
I think just before December, and then you found me a stupid like stupid Saro.
Yes,
where we
yes,
went,
yes. I remember.
I think
yes.
you pulled up that side, and then. Yeah, you were looking to do a very, very big project. Actually.
Yo, man!
I remember, the project you were willing to work on was very big, and then we tried it. We tried to come with a plan for it, you know.
Yeah.
But at that particular time it was too big.
It was too big.
You was thinking
the idea was like,
you know. So
yes.
I think around that time, that's how how we met. Yeah.
Looking back from the beginning and where you're at now, if you were to be given a chance to start over, what would you do differently? What is it that you see this one and that one? I think I'm not gonna change one or two things there. What is it that you can do differently?
I'd say a lot of things that happen, I think they happen for a very good reason. Because everything that's been happening from the beginning has been just pushing me forward.
Yes.
Yeah, in a way. You know, there are setbacks there and there, you know. I'd say 2021, you know, I was hanging with like a lot of like wrong crowd.
Yeah, wrong crew.
Yeah, you know, the wrong crew. They didn't have the best interest at heart.
Yes.
You know, for me as I had for them.
Maybe even for themselves.
Even for themselves, I think. You
Yeah.
know. So I think 2021 I just raised a couple of people. Then they, you know. Yeah, but otherwise everything that has happened for the best. Yeah, I'd say.
How did you break away?
Actually I lost a phone. I lost a very expensive phone.
Yeah.
Bought it 9.5.
Oh man.
New model, like fresh out.
How do you lose it?
I didn't lose it. It was actually it's a long story, but okay, let me go deep.
Yeah. No, we're going deep, oh my God. No, we're going deep, man. We're going deep.
It's a long story. So I had this bra of mine, you know, so in an estate.
Okay.
As we call it.
No, true. Yeah, I know.
You know, in an estate. So the family is not actually there for him.
Okay.
You know, so he stays alone.
Yes.
Age, he is like 70.
At a time.
Yeah, at that particular time, you know, he was 17 years old. So, you know, we stayed to do our thing.
I know.
You know?
I know.
You know, so that was our place. So this one day, I was pulling up, my phone was flat. So I left my phone with him.
What phone was that?
Samsung Galaxy A72.
Oh. Yes.
A72. At that particular time, I was brand new. You know, so
I can't imagine.
Yeah, even now it's out of the market.
Yeah, but
they no longer produce that phone. You know, so it was special to me because pictures, video, you know, I was able to kind of like start in a way, like, you know, doing my things. You know? So that one day I left the phone with him to go back home to get the charger.
Okay.
You know, came back. Apparently he went out. You know, when I was coming to him, Sangene gate in C2.
Coming in now.
Coming in. You know, I went out to get the charger.
And you're having the charger now?
I have the charger to charge the phone.
Yeah.
The phone
This is interesting.
the phone is flat, you know, it's dead basically.
Yeah.
So came back with the charger. Singene endlini.
Sure.
Masingene endlini, there is her cousin.
Yeah.
Her cousin is in the house, right?
So now it's the three of you.
Now it's the three of us. The cousin, she is female.
Okay.
Right. So she has this sports bag by her side.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. She was eating actually when we came inside the house. She had some bread and some milk there.
Yeah.
So she was sort of like breakfasting.
Yeah.
So when we came in, she was actually going out.
The cousin.
Meaning that she left everything there that she was eating at that particular time and then just goes back out. Right? Sharp. So,
I can sense who's the culprit here.
Right? So for me, when I get to the house, obviously, first question is, where's my phone?
Yes. You needed to charge the phone.
I'm here to charge it.
Yeah.
Right? So he acts surprised. The one I pulled up, right? He's like, the phone was just here, you know.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the phone.
Nowhere to be found.
Up and down, nowhere to be found. So we go out. Obviously, first suspect is the cousin. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So now we are hunting after her.
Yeah. What she told us is she's going to Tirela, which is somewhere in the valley.
Nah.
Right? She has the sports bag. That's what she told the cousin just before she left.
Yes.
Right, sharp. So first thing, we go to the taxi rank. Obviously, local taxi rank.
Okay.
Go to the taxi rank, look for her, nowhere to be found. Tell Q Marshall says, I think there was someone like that here. You know, I think
now we are trying to explain how does she look and wearing this and that.
That and that sports bag.
Yeah, yes.
So Q Marshall says, I think that taxi already left at that particular time. Right, so obviously disappointed, obviously angry. At that point,
frustrated.
Wait, why you taking my phone? You know, so Sharpo, fast forward, obviously we're going back home. Obviously, if it's her, I'm finna open a case with you know, because that phone is too expensive.
That's theft.
I don't have
that's theft.
You know,
that's theft.
Sharpo. So when we get to the police station, I'm like, I don't even want to open a case because
it's kind of exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Like I don't even like the police station to stay stuck in. But we went in, found the station commander. We told him the story, and then he was like, you know, it's kind of technical because that person didn't take the phone from you. You know, you left it somewhere. That person took it.
They will always tell you about the technicalities.
You know, obviously the technicalities, which I thought of before I even went there. You know? So it was like...
And it's discouraging.
It's discouraging, of course, you know. So Sharpo, we go back to the crib. When we get to the crib, we find Amajita, you know. They already know my phone is missing, so... but interesting enough, when we get to the house, they tell us that the person you were looking for, she was actually here. After you left, she came back, right? Now the story gets wrong. That's where the story gets wrong. Right?
No, but that's why it gets interesting even more.
You know, so, Amaji Danjeluguti, the girl came back and then she still had the sports bag.
Yeah. And they didn't search her?
No, they did actually.
Search?
You know, not all of them, she just chose one person to go to the room. She said she had like things in there, you know. Okay. So, but they did search the bag, didn't find anything.
Yeah.
But now there was a fourth person in this now.
Who's the fourth person?
The other person, which was a girl, they were planning on that trip to go to Terela together.
I think you
Now,
were just ganged up.
You know, that's why I had to cut ties with like all of them. You know? So because I felt like I was being made of,
we're played
off, you know. Because now I don't know where the phone is and
who to suspect.
These people, they are both acting. So long story, I cut ties with like all of them. Then that's 2022.
Just was
just now,
not so long ago.
Just now. So that was 2022. Yeah, that's why I feel like I would cut a couple of people out. Yeah, and then, but everything that's happened up to so far has been nothing but a blessing. Even though some challenges were hard. But I think what doesn't kill you makes you strong.
That's true, man. I also believe everything happens for a reason. I think that's very much correct. And we even if you don't see the reasons at the same time, but maybe later they will reveal themselves.
Later on, you see, this actually happened. It was supposed to happen actually this way.
100%. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about music.
Let's get into some music.
I understand you've been doing music for over 10 years.
It's been 10 years. 10 years doing music, writing music.
How has it been?
The journey is long because you trying to also like find yourself within the space. You are trying to implement new strategies in terms of
chop and change.
How you represent yourself actually to the people. So for me, I feel like the journey has been just, I wouldn't say me practicing, but it was me just evolving in a way,
becoming a brand
in a very silent way. I feel like people still judge me based on how I sounded back in way back.
Now it's 2025, man.
It's 2025, and I haven't given them anything new.
Why not?
Kind of stingy. Kind of stingy.
Why not?
I feel like again, this music business, you can't do it on yourself.
It's tricky.
You can't press record, come to the mic, record.
You need a whole team.
Make a mistake, go to the PC, edit, press record, come to the mic, record. So I feel like for me, I had to find people. I had to find the right people for me to work with. So I've been finding people, up to now with PMC.
Shout out.
Shout out. Shout out PMC. So I feel like for me, I'm just waiting to find just the right beats. Just the right beats, and then the right, I wouldn't say people because I already have the right people. I just need the right type of beats. And for the person I'm working with currently, to understand my voice. Because I want to be articulated in such a way. So
well balanced.
You need to understand my voice. So I feel like that's some of the reasons I haven't been dropping, but I do have 2 music videos out. No songs, but 2.
We were talking about it off air. To say I know you are cooking something at the moment. But people must just watch out.
Watch
soon.
out. K.Surprem about to come for the throats. So watch out for that.
On the spot again, my guy. It's music on this side. It's photography on this side. It's art. Which is which, my man? If you were to choose between the two,
that's a very, very hard question to answer because on one side it's just pure love.
Yes.
Then
genuine.
One side is just just a nigga getting paid.
As you put it, Italo young
A
bad.
nigga getting paid, you know, to like buy equipment,
True.
to at least provide for myself and my my hustling brothers. You know, we are able to do something.
Yeah, as you are speaking about equipment, I now understand. It takes a lot of investment. It takes a lot of commitment, but you gotta invest in these things, and we cannot lie to one another.
Yeah.
These things are crazy expensive.
Crazy expensive.
Yo.
Crazy expensive.
Very.
You find yourself looking at your balance like, hey.
They're like, no. I'll come back.
You know, so
you remember just out of context, this other shop in Joburg where
in Joburg. We will come back.
We'll come. And that nigga was like, guys, young Shasha.
You're not gonna come back. And we like, hey, brother.
And we left, man. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Here you are given a chance, my man. Give me 3 people in sequence. 1, 2, 3. Alive or dead. If you were to have dinner, name me 3 people.
3 people I'd have.
I would like to believe those who matter the most in your heart.
Of course, I can't just have it. You know,
you understand?
I'd say all of them have passed on.
All of them.
Okay. All of them.
Sorry about that.
I'd say the second born Yaseka. He was the genius. He was the brains of the family.
Yeah.
He was very, very untouchable in that way. You know, he was doing tests, writing tests. Like he would do an exam at Lassie. After that exam, you know, there's a car. From a Sasso firm to pick him up to write another test
somewhere else.
Somewhere else. You
he
know,
was a genius.
You know, and he kept on passing. You know, even though he passed on at a very young age, just fresh in high school. He passed away. But that's I feel like
it's God's plan, man. We never know.
Everything happens for a reason. You know, so I think second born Yaseka. I'd have him, Victor. That's his name.
On the dinner table.
On the dinner
He's
table.
the first one.
First one.
Number 2?
No, number 2, I'd say that would be my grandma. My grandmother, who was
from the paternal side.
From my mother's side. We were very close, very, very close. So, grandma,
Most of us we grew up, man, like I suppose most of black kids. That's how we grow up.
You grow up with your grandmother, and you get to experience the type of love you don't get from anyone.
Nah, and it's genuine.
Genuine. Nothing genuine but genuine, like original things.
True. Give me the third
one. And then third one has to be Timer.
Okay.
He passed on to Timer, and then for many reasons. For many reasons, but Timer.
It's very much interesting when these things are happening, my man. You're like, what now? And you don't even know where to.
You don't know where to start. You see the difference that they actually
massive impact.
Like after they are gone, you see things are not the same.
Yes.
Things are not the same and clean. We are no longer that warmth that. I feel like Maboko is
she left a vacuum.
Like it's a very deep connection. Even family-wise, we were able to visit other cousins
because of this one person.
Just because of her.
She's the connector.
She's the extension cord.
Yes.
She's the extension cord. So grandmother, shout out to her.
Shout out, Maboko. Let's go back, we're going through a lot of things. myself included.
Yeah.
So I always ask most people now to say, what keeps you up at night?
Yeah.
I have my own issues. I have my but what keeps you up at night?
I say for me, it's just the pressure for my brothers to make it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yes.
all of them they have their own ideas and their own hopes and dreams.
Yes.
So as I do.
Yes.
So I feel like what keeps me up at night is just for us to like get to where we all going, like myself included, my plans, my own visions for the company, for the music side, family, where I want to see myself taking them.
And if what since you are talking about making it in life, my man, I think everybody who's alive as man, that's a big thing.
Yeah, for us Amachita,
that's a big thing.
It's kind of hard because you have to learn at a very young age, because if you don't, you're gonna suffer.
And to catch up is very difficult.
And to catch up at a later stage,
it's very difficult.
As like firstborn Yasekai, I have a brother too, older brother. Yeah, still alive. He went through a lot, in his life. He went through rough patches.
It happens.
Went to jail.
It happens.
12, 13 years, So I feel like I would try to avoid everything that he went through. I'm using him
as an example,
as a real life example of general life.
You have experienced this thing firsthand.
So the prison life, the gangster life,
crazy,
street life, So, but again, you have to learn these things. As a man, you have to be streetwise.
You have to. You
can't be a man.
In this day and age, you have to.
You're always on your couch TV.
Nah.
How are you gonna make it in the streets? I'm not talking about in your apartment. In the streets. So
again, you got up streetwise.
You have to be
streetwise. We had these conversations the other day of a graduate. Versus I want you to tell the story. I'll let you tell the story.
I remember that day we was going to Josie to buy some of the things.
Yes.
Came along that topic. And that topic is a real life thing. It's what's happening now in our generation, in my generation, in your generation.
True.
In a whole lot of generation that have passed. We are. I feel like, from my perspective, we are programmed in a certain way. As I was saying, in the streets, being streetwise.
Yes.
You'd have a graduate, full graduate, with a master's or a PhD. Whatsoever in
accounting or big
things, but you would find them in the streets.
A robot in the same robot.
In the streets. Someone with a PhD, in this day and age, right now, as we are speaking right now.
I know.
So, he's sitting there with a cardboard. Basically,
it's written
how qualified I am. But I'm sitting next to a Zimbabwean, someone who's not even from this country.
No metric, no nothing.
Grade 4 standard.
Yes.
That person
selling something.
Selling something.
Next to this guy.
Just next to this guy. like making money on a daily basis to feed himself and the family for his drive, or like
Yeah.
like that, just the mindset of educated people and people who are not educated in the streets specific, it counts a lot, because you not being able to do what you were hired to do, that what you were actually taught to do. If you can't do it in the streets by yourself,
that's what puzzled me.
Like you can't be an accountant, but
you can't
like,
even sell a packet of sweets.
Yeah, like a packet of sweets,
and make profit out of it.
But again, it goes back to that psychological input that the school system and the general life has given us, that you will go to school, be educated,
get a job, be a consumer,
and of course you support all these businesses that are here,
and be a consumer,
so that I feel like that just that mindset difference, it counts a lot. Being a consumer and being a supplier, those two mindsets, they are very, very different.
Massive.
Because I, as a supplier,
create something.
I create things for you.
For you to consume. And once you are conditioned into that space, you'll never come out.
Like there's no turning back.
You will never come out.
You will find people who will even experiences to create things for themselves, but they rather be employed and do it for somebody else, and to do it for themselves, to start something that they can say, okay, I own this.
Yes, this is mine.
I own this.
I've created this. Again, there must be something wrong with us. I don't know what is it, but there must be something wrong. Maybe the system.
I think just the system. You remember when you was a kid, they would ask you, your parents would ask you, like, funobani, like when you grow up. Yeah, what you wanna be when you grow up?
A policeman. This and that.
I wanna be this. I wanna be this. But at that particular time, what you don't realize is that everything on that list requires you to go to school.
Unfortunately.
And you go to school. You go to school. No, you listen to your parents and you go to school and you get educated and you get your degrees and whatsoever, and you come back to find out that the same system that was trying to help you, that gave you visions, is failing you. It's failing you in so many ways.
How many graduates today who are out of employment? They don't have jobs.
It's a lot.
It even kills you mentally. Going to school for 4 years. 6, 7 years. I come back. I'm sitting at home.
The same home that you were going to school to try and like.
Can you understand that? Can you understand that? The system, it kills you.
It fails you. It has failed us as black people, I think, for many years. I feel like for me, it goes back to even like the apartheid regime. I feel like that space right there took a lot from us, and then gave us things that were not useful to us at a time where we actually needed them. We needed education, and they gave us education with the right language. We requested. At a time where school, like even today, like in Tuana Yengamla, like goes to school, Fakel, grade 10, I'm out. Timer has a business somewhere.
The workshop somewhere, he's there grinding and doing something, welding or anything. Learning a skill.
Learning a skill that's actually going to pay.
Yes, that's going to give you money.
That's like real life things, So I feel like our history still plays. We are. I think this is the 30th
we've been in democracy now for close to
30 years.
over 30 years, if not, yeah.
Yeah, there's been democracy, but it has uplifted us for many things. I won't lie.
No, true.
I won't lie.
It's not like akwenzakalanga nix.
Like my grandma used to tell me like stories
Painful stories.
Horrific
stories.
They had to know who's who and at what time.
Yeah. If you go somewhere, they must know. How many days you can.
Don't pass. So shout out to everyone who fought for this freedom that we have to like sit here, do us, shout out to everyone who did that, But when it comes to like self-building, like as Black people, to build ourselves, not to depend on the system to build us, but to build ourselves. It's failing us.
And to start creating things.
And to even start creating things for ourselves is still failing us. There are a lot of people out there with a whole lot of brilliant ideas. Brilliant ideas, but they can't find funding. They can't find funding for their projects. They can't go out and like make content for his sponsor.
And then maybe do you perhaps think maybe the government is even failing?
Even the government, even the government, because I feel like there is I know there is a budget for creatives.
Must be connected.
Extension cord. So I feel like they are still failing us. They are still failing to invest in Black children.
Much younger, great talent.
They are failing to. Even the parliament is failing to invest in the younger generation. Even today, So. Yeah, I feel like you have to be willing to fight the good fight.
Of which it's not easy
for us. Having a platform like this to address things like these. It's one of those steps.
That's what we're trying to do, man. Because the intention is to go deeper, man. As she next.
So I feel like we have to fight. We have to fight as the Black community. We have to fight a lot for the younger generation. We are already starting. I feel like my generation is actually trying. Trying very hard to like. Now we have like Tyler, that girl that did the water song. She's very young.
She's massive.
She's very talented. She's won Grammys. So
international.
So I feel like we have to fight to build a young generation.
No, that's 100%, my guy. This is a special sit down. I'm sure, and I believe you're gonna give us a freestyle Yana before the end of the show.
Something sweet for our viewers.
Yes. Just to give them a taste. This is what I'm doing, and Bambala. But,
definitely. I'm gonna do it by the end of the show. Something sweet.
Something sweet.
Camera 1, ready? Camera 2, ready? Camera 3, ready? Hey gang. Close to my dreams, I'm the furthest from the peak. Diamond gold chains on the list of what I seek. go get it by any means necessary. Don't ever judge my moves, not in the same shoes. I go do it if it's necessary. Less talk, boss moves, running every day, cause a nigga finna boss too. Less lies, more truth. Keep on the blogs, I'm blocking everything be stopping me. Gotta live this life like Monopoly. I'm flying with everybody who is down with me. Shawty, take a shot for me, and don't ever lie to me. I take it very far with me. I'm my own worst critic, on my own worst lyric. This flow too acidic, tailor-made, perfectly fitted, but I always let them cut my flaws for a minute. I don't know how you feel about me, as long as I'm proud of me. I don't ever feed off negative energy, cause it's usually given off by all of my enemies. There's nothing more important to me than money and family. Yeah, man, it had to be. Yeah, man, it had to be. Man, it had to be. Look. Yeah. Man, it had to be. I wrestle on my demons in the night. I ain't talking pillow fight, they know me down. Always wake up with a different light. Young and ambitious right now, I'm looking like a kite. Yeah, open to love, I let my heart take a ride. Yeah, open to learning, I let my man take a ride. Yeah. I take time, I mature slowly like the Hennessy VSOP. I know I'ma make it cause I don't ever S2OP. There's no one in charge of this life except for me. I told my grandma before she passed, that let go of me. I'ma bring it home to you so that we can both eat. So I can finally say, mama, look, I'm on both feet. Even in cold waters, I don't ever get cold feet. Cold hearted cause we live by the street code. To see my real failures, you gotta be how close, I'm dead close. Lord knows how I aim, cause it's more to this life than this pain. Blessings on me, let them rain. I'm living life by the core. I'm living life by the code. I'm living this life by the... Yeah. yeah. Go Deeper Podcast, episode 3, featuring your boy K.Surprem. You know what it is. Hey. 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 Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Thank you for joining us. You're gonna see a lot from this platform. So yeah, look out for that.